Hi guys, my name is Evan Wells and I am a senior theater major at Georgia College and State University, and this is my final project for the Theater History 1 online course. So, once we started learning about the Italian art form of Commedia dell'Arte, I knew that I wanted to do my final presentation on that because I think it is just one of the most intriguing things that we as a theater community have ever created. For anyone who doesn't know, Commedia dell'Arte is a highly stylized, movement-based farcical comedy art form invented in historical Italy. Something that's really interesting about it is that it involves very little speaking, mask work, as well as something that was invented for this art form and has kind of been utilized throughout history from that point on, and that is the concept of the stock character, which is there were basic characters that were portrayed in almost every production or in almost every presentation of a Commedia dell'Arte piece. One of those characters, who happens to be my favorite character, is Pantalone. He is the old miser of the universe of the Commedia dell'Arte characters. He's very greedy. He's obsessed, not just like into it, but like obsessed with money. And he's also a tiny bit of a lecher, but that really doesn't, that plays a lot into his character actually. I don't know why I said it didn't. A lot of his storylines are based off of money and getting stolen from refusing to pay a dowry for his daughter Isabella, stuff like that. Very just wild, stupid things. And this is actually from a book that I read during my research, which is called A Short History of Drama by Martha Fletcher Bellinger. And it says that the main plot points of the Commedia dell'Arte characters, a lot of them involve clever tricks to get money or outwit some simpletons, which more often than not, Pantalone portrayed the role of the simpleton who was swindled out of his money by Arlecchino or Brighella or Colombina, sometimes even Il Capitano. So, for my final project, I decided I kind of wanted to create this... I wanted to play like the props master, but just for the role of Pantalone, since he is my favorite. I'm very, I spoil my characters. So I decided I wanted to create a belt involving his 3 major props that he uses in the shows. I know this is an awkward angle, and trust me, it will all be explained in a little bit. There we are. So, the 3 pieces, I'm getting my information from a website called shanearts.com, and then I searched Commedia and then the character himself, Pantalone. The 3 main props that Pantalone always has with him are, first, he has an ornate white handkerchief. It has to be white. I don't know why, but it has to be white. So I just took a white cloth, added some little designs to it. I added it on the other side too, just in case it gets flipped around or dropped. And then I also created a little bit cute little ornate holster for the giant dagger that he carries. It's a little bit later, like towards the 16th century. That's when it was always carried by the character portraying, or the performer portraying Pantalone. He would carry a huge dagger, which I tried to find the hugest dagger I could, which I'm pretty sure that's pretty big. So, yeah. And then, the third and final prop that I decided to utilize was, there's a reason it's on my crotch, I promise. It's not just so that I can make you guys freak out. Is his coin purse. That is a terrible pun. Don't ever use it, kids. His coin purse, or money bag, which always is supposed to be right over the crotch, and he holds it right there, usually attached to his belt. Sometimes he just holds it in his hands like so. So, the reason for the coin purse being in front of his crotch is because it also sometimes plays the role of a codpiece, which is quite interesting. And as you can see, there's probably some funny moments that happen in Commedia pieces involving stealing money from Pantalone when his money is at his crotch. So for my props, a lot of this is pulled from my own closet and my own personal stock of props and stuff. This is actually a bag that I got from the Pirates League at Walt Disney World. I probably shouldn't be saying that about a product when it's covering my crotch, but that's cool. It's just a small black drawstring velvet bag. And then the dagger is just a kitchen knife with a nice wooden handle. I tried to find the one that could be the most, multi-generational. Of course, I already explained the handkerchief, just a piece of white fabric with some designs on it. And then for the belt itself, I just took, the most universal, just a just a brown leather belt with a big chunky gold clasp. So, yeah, that's mostly my piece. Again, I'm going to list off my sources, which are, first, I utilized A Short History of Drama, which is a book written by Martha Fletcher Bellinger. That's where I got a lot of the basic information about Commedia and the storylines mostly. And then for the character himself, there is a character profile for him on a website called shanearts.com or / Commedia Pantalone. That's his personal character bio, and that was the most intriguing one to me. That and one other one, but I won't talk about that one right now. Yeah, so that's my presentation. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I don't really have anything else to say, so I'm gonna end it about 10 seconds early. Woohoo! I'm sorry for it not being 10 seconds short of 7 minutes. All right, guys, have a wonderful summer.